Buhari says international community has critical role to play in fostering peaceful transition. Ogun, Lagos sign MOU to boost trade facilitation, infrastructural development. Plus, latest from the world of sports. Hello, and thank you for joining us on NTA Abeokuta, Channel 12 News. My name is Ayala Balogo. Now the news in full. Africa and international community have critical and urgent role to play in fostering a peaceful transition from military to civilian rule in the Democratic Republic of Chad within a set time of 18 months. President Muhammadu Buhari stated this on Tuesday at the opening of the extraordinary summit of heads of states and government of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, convened to discuss the recent developments in Chad after President Idris Deby Itno died on the front line while defending the territorial integrity of his country. State House correspondent Jide Onifadi reports.
At the head of the Oval Table sat President Muhammadu Buhari as chair of leaders of the Lake Chad Basin Commission member countries and convener of the extraordinary summit. Prominently on the table is the development arising in the Republic of Chad, occasioned by the death of former leader Idris Deby.
That the threat of further conflict.
President Muhammadu Buhari says the need to support the Chadian government by all to effectively carry out its planned 18-month transition is sacrosanct.
We have collectively shown that with commitment and with the desired support from the international community and our development partners, we can achieve success.
President Buhari says the death of President Deby Itno had direct implications for the continued peace and stability of Chad as a nation, the Lake Chad region, and the wider Sahel region.
As chairman of the Summit of Heads of State and Government of the Lake Chad Basin Commission member countries, I want to assure you that I remain committed to providing the necessary leadership in liaison with partners towards finding sustainable solution to the challenges in Chad, in the Lake Chad region.
The president observes that the region is faced with difficult several challenges that need the support and engagement of all to overcome, saying it is a collective duty and in honor of the memory of the men and women that have died in search of peace in the region, and at the request of President Muhammadu Buhari and in recognition of the immense and sterling contributions of the late president of Chad to peace and stability in the region. The summit observed a minute silence for the departed leader. A purposeful, positive, and enthusiastic commitment of leaders can bring about change. And that's exactly what President Muhammadu Buhari is requiring from leaders of the region and the international community in support of the people of Chad. In Abuja, Jide Onifadi, NTA News.
Former governor of Lagos State and chieftain of All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has formally reacted to calls for self-determination in parts of the country, saying Nigeria is a nation that must be kept as one. Chief Tinubu made these views known while speaking to NTA News after an audience with President Muhammadu Buhari Monday evening.
We have already made our position clear that we want a one united, peaceful, stable country, productive and promising. Nigeria is not just a rat village. It's a nation. I want to keep it as one.
The former Lagos State Governor, accompanied by pioneer chairman of the governing APC, Chief Bisi Akonde, and other associates, were in the State House to commiserate with the President over the death of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atairu, and 10 other officers. He prayed the Almighty Allah to grant the President and the bereaved families the fortitude to bear the sad loss. The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN, has dissociated itself from the claims of one of its members, Dr. Samuel Adekola, on the issue of legalizing Indian hemp for medical use, Dr. Samuel Adekola was said to have made some unsustainable, unsubstantiated, and uncorroborated claims that Nigerian pharmacists support legalizing Indian hemp for medical use. The pharmacists say they share the concern of most Nigerians who has expressed worries over this claim, as it is not only premature but assaults public health and societal sanity. The statement observes that with the nation's weak drug laws and chaotic drug distribution system, legalizing cannabis for medical use now will only increase items classified as substances of abuse. It expresses support for robust research into cannabis, devoid of pecuniary interests given its harmful effects on the brain, especially the young developing ones. The statement urges the media and the general public to disregard Dr. Adekola's claims, as it lacks the authority to speak on behalf of Nigerian pharmacists. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his counterparts in Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, have signed a historic memorandum of understanding to establish Joint Development Commission to boost trade facilitation and infrastructural development in both states. Musa Toliat reports that the MOU was signed at a colorful event in Ogun State.
The Lagos-Ogun Joint Development Commission has a mandate to work out modalities on areas of cooperation in agriculture, particularly in rice production, waste management, water supply, and infrastructural development in both states. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stressed that the two states are leveraging on areas of comparative advantages to meet the socio-economic needs of their citizens and create a conducive business environment to attract investments.
Regardless of the challenges, we are determined to build a more livable and stable city. Our goal is to build a sustainable urban city where both the residents of Lagos and Ogun have a sense of belonging. They embrace a participatory issues around governance, and they recognize their role as achieving a solid urban economic growth for the two states.
On his part, Governor Dapo Abiodun said the establishment of the Joint Development Commission stems from the mutual commitment to revive the defunct Lagos-Ogun Mega City project conceived in 2005 by former governors Bola Tinubu and Olusegun Oshoba administrations.
The official launch of this commission today will further initiate and accelerate more projects necessary to aid ease of movement of our people, goods and services, as well as increase industrialization along our border communities and ensure a wholesome development of our both states.
The Memorandum of Understanding to establish a joint commission between Lagos and Ogun States has been described as a game changer capable of addressing the socio-economic issues that would make life meaningful for citizens in both states. There were goodwill messages from traditional institutions, public and private sector players. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Ogun State, has successfully carried out first cardiac pacemaker surgery to restore heart rhythmic dysfunction on a 62-year-old patient. The battery-operated device is capable of regulating the heartbeat of patients with heart-related conditions. Yemi Dalemo reports.
Although it is a minor surgery, a pacemaker is a small battery-operated device which is implanted under the skin close to the heart of the patient without necessarily going through an open heart surgery. Cardiologists say the main function of a pacemaker is to help regulate the heartbeats for it to perform optimally by pumping blood properly to the body.
The normal heart rate is sometimes something between 60 and 72 beats per minute. When it is low and it's getting down, either for one reason or the other, to around 40, 30, then something has to be done, which means some artificial devices need to be inserted to ensure that heartbeat comes back to normal, and that is the pacemaker, and that's what we have done here.
Carrying out a permanent pacemaker insertion on a 62-year-old patient, the hospital's cardiologist explained that the device is necessary when the heart's upper chambers fail to contract properly and the ventricles decline to pump blood out of the heart.
This particular one, we know that the rhythm and the heart rate is not going to get better because it's almost like a permanent disorder. So we are going to put in a permanent pacemaker. So that's why it's embedded into the patient.
Permanent pacemaker insertion is done under image guidance. Okay, you can either use a cath lab machine, okay, or you can use a C-arm. Okay, many institutions have a C-arm. C-arm is a radiological instrument or equipment that you can use. You see the guide wires you're going. You can use it to know the exact position of the lead in the heart.
The patient, Mrs. Dupe Odusonya, says she first experienced some health warning signs like fatigue, weakness, chest pain, fainting, among others.
Before, my pulse rate was 38. The highest was 40, my pulse. But now, my pulse now is 70-something, 60-something. I feel normal now, like I was feeling so heavy before.
Timely recovery, cardiologists say, depends largely on the patient's condition after the surgery and proper nutrition. Normal exercise are also required as lifestyles to improve patients' cardiovascular health. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalimo, NTA News.
Channel 12 News continues after these timeouts. Stay with us.
If you run mad, we know waiting cause am. Every time na this phone. Have you gone to buy more units for light? Give me this phone. Ha! They don't finally get you. Enter store, you go see one pink nylon. Bring and come. If you try am. Now that chicken where they use corner look me. Now I want to. That one.
Oh. So now why you send me message when no get with this? Take. Make yourself begin to enjoy credit and data. Berekete.
Introducing Berekete. Activate a new Glow SIM and get 600 Naira free credit plus 700% bonus on every recharge and up to 100% bonus on data plans. Find your first with Berekete. Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back. The Lagos State Police Command has tactically repelled some hoodlums who attempted to set ablaze the Okeodo division of the command on 24th May 2021 and 12 of them arrested. In a statement signed by Police Public Relations Officer, the command wishes to state clearly that no life was lost and the police station was never burned. Similarly, the command has restored normalcy to Elemoro, where another set of hoodlums attempted to set ablaze the newly built police station, which accommodates the Area J Command, Aja and Elemoro division of the command, in connection with a case of fatal accident recorded in the area on Monday 24th May 2021. The Commissioner of Lagos State, Akim Odumosu, has deployed adequate personnel to the areas. He has also ordered that the incidences at Okeodo, Ilegbo and Elemoro be thoroughly investigated. The police boss therefore appealed to the general public to remain calm and go about their lawful businesses, as all hands are on deck to suppress any act of lawlessness and criminality in the state. And now we take sports update.
Nigerian para-table tennis players resumed camping at the National Stadium Lagos on Tuesday, as directed by the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development ahead of the Paralympic Games. 14 players are expected to take part in the camping exercise, which will see the players train twice a day to enable the team to attain podium performance.
The standard is going to be high because some of the able-bodied will be training also with them.
And stay in an enabling environment, keep away from distractions.
In volleyball, the latest CAVB Senior Continental rankings for men indicate that Nigerian male volleyball team is now ranked 13th alongside Niger, Kenya and Libya, while their female counterparts occupy the 16th position on the log.
As the African Nations Cup and other championships are coming this year, we'll have an improved the African position.
In tennis, a junior tennis championship tagged Major General Adeyinka Adebayo Memorial Tennis Masters in the southwest Nigeria has been concluded in Ekiti State, raising the hope of future champions in the country.
The only way we can buckle up with the rest of the world is to come up with tournaments.
In football loving Nigerians have continued to react to the 24 players list released by Coach Gennett Rowe ahead of the international friendly match between Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, slated for Austria next Friday.
Team list is strong enough to get victory.
I think it's going to be a new life in the Super Eagles, whether you are playing in Nigeria, playing anywhere in the world.
In the Nigerian National League, midweek fixtures indicate that Ibom Youth will entertain Gateway United. Crown FC will be the guest of J. Atete on Wednesday. Similarly, on Wednesday, it will be time for round 23 matches of the Nigerian Professional Football League, as Adamawa United will trade tackles with Katsina United, while Enyimba will be the guest of Wiki Tourist, among other matches. From the international scene, Ole Gunnar tutored Manchester United will on Wednesday night attempt to win its first silverware when the team go head-to-head with Villarreal in the Europa League final. With sports update, Olumide Kuntola, NTA News.
That concludes Channel 12 News. I'm Anyala Balogun. Thanks for being there.